Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet, and we are taking on the next mission called Into the Butcher's Lair. That means we are going to be entering the shark pit to Atoll, I think that's pronounced right, Atoll Lagoon, and we're going to just follow these steps. Looks like we have to enter the shark Atoll Lagoon, admire the fish at the diving site, sail past the turtle sandbar, pass through the coral atoll, make a stop at Coconut Island, and finally head to the atoll dotted with islands. A sunken ship lies near one of them. So, you gotta do what they tell us. Let's see what occurs. But yeah, we are here in the morning. I went ahead in advance time. And that one day I made almost $650,000. That's a lot. We are fast approaching $10 million. No joke. Let's go ahead and see how far we have to go here. It's not too far. We're going to raise anchor and we are going to head there as quickly as we possibly can. Now the thing about this area here is there's a lot of sandbars. I bumped into one. It's so shallow on those sandbars that you can actually step out on them, which is kind of strange. Yeah, I mean, they're just like... I actually saw one like that when I was in Florida one time. A friend of mine and I were just swimming and we saw a bunch of people standing out way out in the water. We thought we'd go out and check it out, and we swam out there and the water was way over our heads. But once we got to the sandbar, it was only like maybe about a foot and a half deep, and all over the sandbar were tons and tons of sand dollars, and we collected a bunch of them. That was a lot of fun. That was down in the Gulf of Mexico, just off of Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg. Okay, we're fast approaching this, so we're going to need to slow down a little bit. So this is the Shark Atoll. Something tells me there's some cool looking fish in here, I bet you. The only thing that worries me about this boat is it's so big. We need to slow down even more here. Yeah, we got the sun rising from the east. So we just kind of like doing an exploration mission here or something? Well, there's something going on because there's all kinds of birds. Oop, got a shallow spot there. See, I was concerned that was going to happen. Are the fish at the diving site? Yeah, this is a kind of glow in the dark there. What's... I don't know what that footprint means. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're just taking us on a little bit of a tour here. You know, actually, this could be a great place to just drop a navigation buoy. That way we can get here quicker. So we've got that. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool places to check out here, guys. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to put in. We've got 17 of them. We're not. No, we got more than that. We got a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and put one there. Yeah, let's put a navigation buoy here. Quite sure what that's about. I don't know, that could be a great fishing spot. Yeah, I don't understand why that's red, but we got to get on to the next part of this mission if we can get through here. This is going to be a little sketchy. Yeah, I've got to get one of those smaller boats from Kaji no Ri. That's all there is to it. That's seriously shallow. Wow. Alright. Next stop. Apparently a diving location. We're supposed to admire the fish here. Okay, we are headed. Getting pretty close. There's all kinds of tiny little islands around here. I think they said there was a total of 55 little islands and atolls. Well, let's see what the heck they're talking about. Apparently there's a sunken ship here or something. Yep, there it is. Let's start going a little slower. I don't want to bump into another one of those sandbars, which is pretty much all that is. You got one lone palm tree there. That's kind of cool. Our fish at the diving site. It didn't say anything about catching anything, now did it? Seeing a lot of birds though. Ah, look at it. Look at them all. Holy crap. God only knows what could be caught down there. Yeah. Thinking this might be another good place to drop a navigation buoy. I want to make sure they're spread out enough. So we got one here. It's turtle sandbar. Just makes the trips a little bit shorter. We should have enough. I'm always afraid of using these up, I guess. Turtle sandbar is not nearly as far. I don't think I really need to put a navigation buoy here because it's not that far from the spawn point. Well, they just said sail past it, so we don't have to stop here. Look at all the fish. Holy crap. This is like Fish Central. Yeah, I'm just going to have to come out here, throw my lines out, and see what the heck I can catch. So this is the turtle sandbar. I think they even have a little symbol on there or something. I wonder if it's because turtles make their nests here. Yeah, I bet that's what it's for. I bet they do, the sea turtles. Okay. Pass through the coral atoll. Alright, we're homing in on the coral atoll. This might be a spot. If it's a coral atoll, that means there might be some of those species like the Wahoo and stuff like that. The closer we get there. So you can get through it, looks like. Yeah, I don't know if you can with this boat, but there's the fish. Look at them all. Yeah, this is just a quick way to locate areas to fish, really. Yep. Look at, see? We got fish down there, we got fish all around, we got some inside the atoll. Wish you could bring your kayak with you, but you can't. Let me go ahead and put another marker here. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Got the wrong one. Alright, there we go. Successfully marked that. All kinds of fish here. Not sure why that boat's there exactly. Why they're marking it. Maybe it's because that's where the coral reef is. Alright. Next stop, Coconut Island. Not too far. We don't need to stop recording for this. We shouldn't anyway. There's a cruise ship pretty close. I think once we get here, we're supposed to find a wreck or something like that. There's another good sized island over there, or atoll. Hey, it's Gilligan's Island. That's what it looks like. Coconut Island. Another good spot for fishing, apparently. Yes, sir. Let's put another marker down with the hay. I'm marking good spots, so we need to go around the island and head towards a sunken ship. Yeah, that place is loaded. Palm trees. Thus the name. Okay, so we're going into this little island here. Looks like there's an opening over here, but there's supposed to be a sunken ship near here. It's a good sized island. And there's a big lagoon in the middle of it. So that's how a lagoon gets formed. So a lagoon is just formed from an atoll. So it makes perfect sense that Gilligan's Island had a lagoon. There's a bunch of birds there, so something's going on in the middle there. Something's going on here. Okay. You don't want to crash into anything here. Okay. It says pour the blood near the ring-shaped island. So we need to get a little bit closer to this island here. We are going to get right on that marker if we can. And I am going to go ahead and... Hold on. Let's just pause this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and drop a marker here too. It's just going to make getting around a lot easier. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and pull just past it. That way I can fish out the back. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, the graphics in this is just amazing. It really is. Well, that's where we need to pour it. So at least they marked it real well. We're going to set anchor right about here. Pour the blood into the center. Okay, it says you've entered the butcher's territory. There's no turning back. The water trembles, and its dark shadow glides beneath your catamaran. This battle will decide who rules the deep, you, the brave angler, or the monster of the ocean. Grab your strongest gear and paint the ocean red with Marlin blood. Right, we're going to get our strongest gear here. That would be this one right here. Oh, because it's a pilker, huh? Well, this is the strongest one I have, I think, that can sustain a pilker. Yeah. It is. Only goes up to... Let me put this in here. Let me see if I can... Can I get a pilker on there? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Oh, this can handle it. This can handle it. There we go. We're gonna need something pretty strong for that. 146 isn't going to cut it. Let's see. We've got 227. That should do it. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any kind of titanium leader that's going to be any stronger than that. Just gonna have to hope it works. There we go. how do we pour the blood in the center? That's my only confusion here. Okay, I think I got it figured out, guys. Apparently we have to actually sail around to different locations where we see this red. This is actually the blood we've placed. Okay. Problem is this boat is extremely hard to maneuver because it's just so darn big. One of the few times it would have been better to have a smaller boat. We need to look for the next marker, so we basically have placed this blood all over the place. So I'm thinking we need to just kind of sail around until we see more blood spots pop up. Yeah, I did a little research and that's what it said to do. So I thought I was supposed to fish at the blood spot, but that's not what we're supposed to do exactly. Do this until that stops saying pour the blood in the center of the lagoon. So there's plenty of fish here. So let's see if we can find another blood spot. Ah, there's one. So we need to find another one, and it's got to be near this circular island, so we need to stay closer to it. So there's one there, there's probably one up here too. Okay, I think alright guys, I think I wasn't close enough to the boat. Maybe I need to go a little bit closer. Did say the center though. There it is. Okay, we triggered whatever, and looky there. We have us our shark. See him? That's our buddy. That's our fella. He is right there, swimming around teasing us. Well, I tell you, I have got to look and see what kind of gear I have, because the only thing that worries me is that this thing is not going to be big enough to pull this in, or it can bite through the line. We've got hydrofluorocarbon leaders, but we don't have titanium leaders that are strong enough, I don't think. We got one at 187. What is that? Is there anything stronger than that? We may have to go with that. That may be our only other option. Alright, let me see if there's something here that might work a little bit better than what we have here. I probably can't purchase it though. That's the only thing. Since I'm not of a level that... See, we have fluorocarbon, that's our problem. That's all we have available to us. That's trolling equipment. Let's see. Jigging maybe? There's something under there. Titanium guard. See, I've got the 187. It might have to be what we use. Nope, I've got 187. There's nothing stronger than that. So we're going to have to go with that. I have a feeling that if we don't use a leader, he is going to snap it right off. We'll try it. It's the heaviest gear I've got. How in the heck did I get all the way over here? Thought I put an anchor down. Let me see here. We need to back up where we can get to him. He's staying at least in one spot. That's a good thing. At least for now he is. Now he might be shimmying between those two locations. 3 locations. Yeah, he is. Okay, so we gotta get... Okay, this isn't gonna be easy because he keeps moving. Alright, well, all we can do is get down here. Try to cast as close to him as we can. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Alright, we need to turn this crate around some sort of way. See, now he's going over there. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's try this time. How close do we have to be to him? He's a big fella. Whew. He's way over there. Ah! Well, I caught a fish. That's not what I was trying to do. A trophy great barracuda. Not what I was trying to go for here. Yeah, he just keeps swimming around different locations. Apparently we're getting other fish to bite on it. Alright guys, I have something here hooked. I was just trolling around and I came down and it was on... had bitten on here. I didn't see him. I saw him way over there. So maybe you don't have to be near him necessarily. But yeah, I was getting him just when I was moving the boat around. I put it in the water. I was trying to turn the boat around to get more position in the middle, and then all of a sudden something was on it. Oh, it's got to be him. It's got to be him. I'm telling you, this is probably going to be a fight. Just taking it out like it's nothing. This is 227-pound test here, guys. I can't seem to get it under 180. If I do, I don't for long. And I think the only reason I'm able to get it at all is because he's literally pulling the boat. Nope, he's back up to 180 again. Wow, this is going to take a while. It's going to be like fighting that swordfish. Only probably harder because this is a serious predator here. Not that swordfish isn't, but...
Several moments later.
Alright guys, we're getting a little bit closer. I don't know if he won't make another run for it, but he has almost... He really was starting to put some serious pressure on that leader. That steel leader, so I know you've got to have a steel leader, that's for sure. But I can't seem to get him much closer than this. I mean, it seems like I get him closer and then he takes it right back up to 70. Gotta be careful about that leader. Leader is the weakest point. You'd end up losing him. It's not a major and he did it! Holy crap! Did you see that? He did it. He snapped that leader. Holy crap. That is incredible. Yep, we've got to get something on there a little bit stronger, because if we lose that pilker lure, oh man, we've only got 2 left. Alright, we've been moved all the way over to here. Jesus Louise. Yeah, we're just going to have to fight him a bit longer. He is a strong, strong son of a gun. I mean, this is no Mickey Mouse boat, guys. This is huge. This is a huge, huge boat. And he pulled it like it was nothing. Yeah, I think they said he weighed close to 700 pounds. Somewhere in that area, and he's right there in the middle. Let's go ahead and get back. Let's take this way down, though. He's out there, and he's mean, and he's angry. We're gonna throw this out here. I'm gonna take the drag down a little bit. We're gonna go back up here, and we're gonna try doing what I did before. Look how big he is, holy crap. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of circumnavigate this as best we can. Yeah, I really wish we had a more maneuverable boat. Oh, okay, here we go. I think we got him. Yep, that's how you gotta do it, guys. We now know how to do it. Now we just gotta figure out how to catch him. And you know he's now nice and refreshed, ready to go. Yeah, I think we needed to take it down another notch on our drag. That was our problem. Sometimes you gotta do that with these huge predators. But we're gonna be here a minute. Yeah, I haven't had one snap a line in a while. And he's put some serious pressure on my other gear too.
Several boring minutes later.
Guys, he is still, even with the drag down, making this hard for me. I swear to God, he keeps jerking it real hard, and he's taking it up into the red just doing that. It actually got seriously red for just a second again. I mean, I may still have to take the drag down, I don't know. Don't want to lose another lure. We can't do this too many more times, but it's like once he gets within this close, fight really gets really bad. See what I mean? Like he does not want to get too close to this boat. Yeah, this makes the swordfish one look easy. Honestly. Cannot get it. Well, I got it below 60 for just a moment. You have got to be kidding me. He did it again. He did it again. Oh boy, I am in serious trouble now. What the heck am I going to do if I can't get that darn triple hook pilker? That is my heaviest gear, guys. My heaviest. Oh 187. There's nothing stronger. $187. That's as good, big as it, as strong as it gets. Fluorocarbon does get up to 254, but I'm certain he'll bite through it. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I am going to try something else. This is probably risky, but I think as we know, the weakest link is in that darn leader. We only have one of these pilkers left. I don't know if we can get more of them. We may have to try it without it, because that'll use the full strength of our line, which is at 227. I don't know if we have line that's even heavier or not. I don't think we do. I think the heaviest we have is the 227. No, we do have a 234. We have a 234. Let's try that, guys. If I lose this, I may not be able to get this guy again. That's the only bad thing. I really might not be able to. Which would suck. We're going to go right through here. I'm going to put my rod back out here. Alright, well guys, we're going to try this. Not so sure it's going to work. I lose this lure, quite possible I lose my chance of ever getting this shark. But we're going to give it a try. That's all we can do. Got the heaviest line on here on the heaviest rod. I think he's already on it, so let's... Yep, he's on it. Guess it's now or never. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this... We're gonna be at this for a while, guys, because he could still bite through this. I honestly do not know if we can complete this mission at all without these lures. And fortunately we got 3 of them and I lost 2 of them. Ugh. We already know this is going to be a long fight. See, he's already up to 223, whatever, he's still going. This is the absolute heaviest line they make. This is the best I can do. I mean, it's using this rod to its fullest potential. I don't think the rods get any heavier than this. Honestly, I would rather lose him due to low line tension than lose that lure. We have to keep the thing down as many notches as possible. I don't know, guys. I'll bring you back. Hopefully get him in closer.
Much, much, much later.
Alright, guys. This is when it got ugly last time, but he's about ready to beach himself for some reason. Look at him. Holy crap. He did. He flopped up on the shore. That's crazy. This is the furthest we've gotten him so far. I don't know if I can get him in here. Oh, there he goes again. He's just taken off. This has been the biggest challenge I've ever had with any fish so far. Yep, he's just taking it right back out again, guys. I think if I had been able to get out on the beach, I might have been able to land him.
Many expletives later.
Maybe I can't get him in. Holy crap, I got him, guys. Jeez. Holy crap, guys. This has been the toughest fish that I've ever had to catch. He wasn't even worth as much as some of the bigger ones. But he was tough. Holy crap. This is the great butcher shark. Looks a lot like a tiger shark that's been altered, but that's what he looks like. See if I can get some better lighting. It's very dark. Yeah, that's better. It is definitely a tiger shark. He is a monster. Well, that's what he's supposed to be. Monster fish. Get a picture of him. That was our last lure. You did not need to use a leader. That's surprising. You have to have the heaviest gear possible to get him in. Gee willikers. That was tough. Alright, we will keep him. Photo of the shark. This item is placed to your backpack. We claim that. And we return to the fisherman to share news of my victory. Wow. I think we could fast... I think we could fast travel there, honestly. Or at least see if that I can. There he is. You did it. This will mean a lot to my friend. Let me send the shark photo for him. Mission accomplished. Hunting the hunter. Great job, angler. You defeated the butcher shark. 24,400 XP, 52,200 cash, plus what we got cash-wise for him. We got a Kaji no repass for 3 days. How about that? That's cool. I don't think I have to use it right away, which means I can go. Let's see, new mission, brush with the past. New mission, brush with the past. In a boat painting workshop in Japan, you'll meet a master who once survived a brutal butcher's attack and never went back to the ocean. He heard the rumors that the butcher shark was finally defeated. Now he wants to meet you, brave angler. This time he's ready to give you your catamaran a new look. Alright, 4,900 XP. Go bring the photos of my friend. He'll be happy to repaint your catamaran. So we have to go to Kaji no Ri to do it. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we're going to have to do that in another episode, guys. So we actually go back to Kaji no Ri. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back with another episode of Fishing Planet. Till then, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.